Hi, my name is Maxwell, and this is my review for HTC. My experience with HTC, wow, that has been transformational. Before HTC, I had tried other businesses. I tried network marketing, I tried online courses, went to seminars. None of that stuff really hits home like HTC has done at this point, and I know there is more to learn. Particularly with such projects as seminars, or when you attend a seminar, you go home, you're excited for a week, there's no direction, there's no place to go afterwards. Then what do you do with that energy? That's been the biggest difference for me with HTC. Having a clear roadmap, having clear direction, knowing how to create my own plan to move forward in my career, leaving the job, knowing how to do that, creating wealth, knowing how to control it, making money, and knowing how to keep it. And those are just lessons at the very baseline of what is possible that I have learned so far. And what are the things that I need to continue to do to create a routine to give myself success, to give myself a plan for success. And so before HTC, when I was doing all these other things I was doing, and I didn't know where to go, it felt draining on my energy. And even though I had the hunger to succeed and felt it inside, there was no place to take it. And the community that I found in HTC has been so supportive. People are easy to talk to. They're people with the same mindset, and that cannot be expressed enough in terms of how important it is to have people who have the same goals as you do, respect the system the same way, who are all headed in the same direction. It is like jumping into a stream, flowing with the water going all in one direction, and not having to fight the current, but having the support to gently flow down to the river, to the lake, to the ocean, where there is abundant opportunity, and having people who will support you as you are doing so. And the graduates who come in to HTC to help us as we are learning, as we're studying the system, I commend them, I thank them, appreciate them for their time, because they're doing this on their own time. They have no obligation to do so, but I know they are doing this out of the kindness of their hearts, but from also feeling energized by the way they see everybody transforming from the day they first start to the day they graduate out of HTC. For people who are skeptical, who have tried other programs, who are seeing all these videos and messages online, look at the testimonials. This is my testimonial. Anybody who might see this, who I know, who knows me from before, knows my personality, knows my character, knows how I present myself. It's a total change from how I used to be. I'm doing this out in the open. You can message me, we can talk about it. It is not a recruiting program. It is a program for somebody who wants change in their life. Doesn't necessarily have to be to become a closer. If you do become a closer, the better, because there definitely is a program there that has been designed to help you be successful in ways you never thought possible. And if you do take that on, then that's a win. But if you take on the HTC course merely for the transformation that you will go through, learning how to have better relationships with your friends, your relatives, better relationships with the people you work with. If there's somebody you clash with and you don't understand why, it is clearly defined as to why that is and how to improve those relationships. Because you definitely want to improve your relationships so you have a better life and you have a better career and can take advantage of some of the opportunities that you never realized you were missing because you weren't communicating with the right people or were not communicating the right way with the right people. And so just try it. Set your skepticism aside. Maybe look at the materials that are online about HTC and get a sense of what that's going to be when you do take on the course. If I had known the type of transformation I would go through after I had taken the course, I would have paid double, because the value given during the course in comparison to the price paid is so much more value than I have ever hoped for or realized there would be. And it is ongoing. It doesn't just stop with graduation. I still have access to all those lessons I've learned. If I can continue to go over them again and again, the message will hit in a different way every single time. And so learning doesn't stop. The growth doesn't stop. And there's opportunity to go higher, to learn more. If I were to describe HTC to a friend, I would say, if you want transformation in your life, if you're tired of the same old grind, if you want to have better life skills, it would be to your benefit if you learn the skills for the sake of creating your own business. But you don't necessarily need to be somebody who is doing this just so they can leave what they're doing and start something else with HTC or with being a closer. You can improve your current business, enhance how your relationships work if you want to continue being a job. And as a friend, I would highly encourage you to try one way or the other. And don't just try, but do it. Take the course, implement the lessons given, immerse yourself in the system so you can get the full benefit of what is being given. When I was watching videos in the beginning, before I started the course, I kept seeing the term Sifu used about Dan Lok. I didn't know what it was at the time. I am so very happy I now understand exactly what that means. And I'm just so thankful to Sifu Dan Lok for having created this system, for not having stayed out of the limelight after turning 27 and deciding to retire out of business, stay on that beach and bronzing himself for the rest of his life. It has given us the opportunity to find within ourselves and to bring out qualities and talents we never realized we have, because Sifu Dan decided to create this system to help change thousands upon thousands of lives. And I'm so grateful that I found the messages. They're not just videos or teaching, they're essentially messages to somebody who is ready. For anybody who's ready to change themselves, who is ready to shine, who is ready to become something they never realized that they are or can be.